Hey everybody, my name is Precious and welcome to my channel, Reina Preciosa. So I told you guys earlier today that in the next few hours, I will be doing a live where I'm in Puerto Rico, and voila, I am currently in Puerto Rico. So I'm in a hotel named Dream Inn. Dream Inn is located on a street, I believe, called Calle Luisa, which means Luisa Street, and have like different cafes, different bars, different coffee shops, pizzerias, everything. Excuse me. But the main thing I will say about this area is that it's in an urban area, which means you will see houses, you will see graffiti walls, you will see some buildings are a bit run down that are kind of old, kind of made up, and you'll see people living in them and not living in them as much, and some buildings are for sale because we do have to understand that the side I'm on, we're only like 2 blocks away from the ocean. So when Hurricane Maria came, you can imagine that a lot of the buildings and stuff out here got damaged. And since then, a lot of Puerto Ricans have moved away. So yeah, they moved away. But other than that, I've had a really good time here so far. I ate at this place called Anna's Cafe. I believe Anna's Cafe, from what it looks like, is a family-owned business with a husband and wife and their children working there. The food is really good. I had this dish called asopado de pollo, which is like Puerto Rican soup with chicken and rice. And then they served tostones, which are like fried green plantains along with them. Hey, beautiful magic. And I'm gonna start putting my Instagram page at the bottom of my video. So if you guys are interested, you can go on my page and see like the types of food that I eat when I'm out traveling. So yeah, and then I had this drink called sonrir moriendo, which means to die. Drink. No, wait a minute. Morir sonriendo, which means to die dreaming. I was kind of surprised to look at the menu and the signs they had up on there because they serve tequeños. And tequeños are pretty much mozzarella cheese sticks. Well, not mozzarella because they don't eat mozzarella cheese. It's more of a different type of cheese. But I thought that just Venezuelans ate that, but they eat that here too. And I saw like fried cheese on the menu. I saw To Die Dreamy, the drink that I had, which is a mix of orange juice and milk. I know Dominicans drink that too. And so, yeah, there was a lot of stuff on the menu. I'm like, Dominicans eat this, but I mean, we are in the Caribbean and Venezuela, even though it's in South America, a lot of the foods and stuff that are there are similar to what they eat here in the Caribbean because of the region and the people and culture and language. So that's a given. But the asopalo was really good. The tostones were good. The mayo ketchup, which is a mix of ketchup and mayonnaise, was really good, and I liked it. The drink was good. Oh yeah, and I had flan de coco, which is like a custard coconut dessert that I had. So I was really happy about that. And it's everything tastes really good. The wife was nice, the husband was nice, the son was real friendly, and everything. So I could say from coming here so far, now the weather is hot. It is. It's hot. It's not hot, hot, but it's like smuggy, humid hot almost. Because as soon as I got out at the airport, I had on my winter clothes. You know, I just came from Pole, North Carolina, and I had to like almost strip down because it was getting hot. And let me tell y'all a crazy thing that happened. So I went ahead, got out the airport, got into my Uber, and went to the hotel. How about I left my pocketbook in the Uber car, and the Uber car had drove off already. So me and the check-in lady, you know, we was on the app playing with it, trying to call back the Uber man. It kept not going through, and then it kept hanging up, and then the lady tried again, and she was able to get in contact with the man, and the man drove back, and I was able to get my purse, and I was able to check into my room. And I did tell you guys that I was going to do a room tour. So first, this is my look that I chose to wear today, which is my dress that I got from the Ola Festival. I'm gonna show off my shape a little bit because I don't like it sometimes with dresses. fit, real big on me and everything. But yeah, this is what I decided to wear. Okay, I thought somebody was trying to come in my room. That's why I paused. And so yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the room. So this is how the desk looks when you come in, as well as the TV and the door. Then you see the emblem at the top where the light is. And now I'm going to show you guys the bathroom. Bathroom is nice and clean, might I add. And one thing that I found that was really cool that they have a shampoo and conditioner dispenser inside of the shower. And that's something I've never seen before out of all the hotels I've been into on the mainland United States. So that's pretty much the bathroom. Here's the bed with all my junk and stuff on it. And here's the wall, and here's the curtain. And I do have a balcony. So I'm going to pull back the curtain. And so you guys are going to see outside and how it looks. And there is a chair out here, but it's kind of dark, so you won't be able to see it. But yeah, so this is how it looks at night. So yeah, like I said, it's a very humble area, very urban, and everything is like right where you're at when you're staying here. Ironically though, I didn't find out until we pulled up that the hotel I was originally supposed to stay in is right across the street from this one. So that's a plus because I was supposed to stay in this hotel called Monte Caribe, but they had a water pipe explosion. They had to shut the whole hotel down. So instead, he shifted everybody to Dream in Puerto Rico. They used our money that we paid for the rooms, and they paid for the rest. So we're pretty much, good to go. So overall review of this room is nice. It's clean. It's sweet. I've had a good time getting in, getting out. Now you do have a key. As far as the door, let me check the door real quick to see if they have a key on it. Okay. They do have a key on the door and they will give you a key when you check in. But you also have a key for when you come into the hotel. So they have a gate. And so the gate has a lock on it with the key. So it's almost like coming into a house and leaving a house. So you have to make sure you have your key to get into your room. But to get back to the hotel, you have a key as well. So they have a key for your hotel room and the key for the gate to get in. But other than that, everything's been pretty good. Now, as far as the people that I've noticed, when you do come to Puerto Rico, I will tell you that language wise, you need to speak Spanish. If you don't speak a lot and just speak a little bit, that's good. But you should at least try to speak some conversational Spanish or basic Spanish. And yes, in Puerto Rico, they do speak English, but you're not guaranteed to always meet somebody or talk to somebody that speaks English. Because, even though Puerto Rico is a Commonwealth of the United States, this is a Latin island. This is a Latin cultured island because Puerto Ricans are Latino and they are Latin and they're part of, the Hispanic culture. So it would be wise for you to speak Spanish because even the signs here are in Spanish. And as far as the people here can be friendly. Don't stare. Staring is considered rude, or staring is considered that you want something, or you're inquiring about something. So don't do that. But other than that, the people here are nice. They're easy to talk to and friendly. But one thing I picked up on is that the conversations with Puerto Ricans is short and sweet. You can have a conversation and talk, but don't talk too much. Because I've noticed that some people, and you see this in America too, but I noticed it here. And I even remember hearing one time somebody says in the Caribbean culture, they believe you're to be spoken to and for you not talk as much. So I believe here, from what I've been getting, it's good to talk, but just talk based off of the other person's flow. But other than that, just keep it short, and sweet, blah blah blah, and there you go. So as far as the food and the people and the atmosphere, it feels really good. And I even met a fellow American here because he said he liked my shirt and my shoes and everything. We talked for a good while, so that was pretty good. And I am going to go to a club tonight. I found a club called Club Brava that has some really good reviews. And and based on the pictures, it looks like it's a nice club. I would like to go to a club because yes, I like to dance, and yes, I know you have to be careful when you go to clubs in other countries because of the policies and the difference in culture and whatnot. But to be honest, I'm so used to Latin culture, especially from learning it, speaking it, and reading it and watching it. I might as well be Hispanic myself. And I've gone to like Hispanic clubs and whatnot in the US. So I'm pretty used to it. Yes, I would like to meet a man at one of these clubs and a fine man at that. And if not, I would like to dance with the man and whatnot because I love men's attention. I'm not gonna lie. I love having male attention around. So, that's that. But yeah, I'm thinking about going to a club tonight and seeing what that's about. Now, the club is not open. The thing that I hate about this whole daylight savings thing is that when it's early, it looks late outside and it's dark outside. But the clubs, they don't open up till like 9, 10 o'clock, and it really don't get packed until like 10, 11, or midnight. So, yeah. But that's pretty much all I have to say about my first day in Puerto Rico. So before I go, do any of you have like any questions that you want to ask me? Puerto Rico, hey, Puerto Rico, hey, Puerto Rico. The sobao bread. No, I did not. I want to go to a market and try the sobao bread instead of trying to get it from a restaurant. Oh, thank you, beautiful magic. I am having a good time. The sobao bread, yeah, that's something that I really want to try at a market. Cause I just don't want to try sobao bread. I mean, yeah, it would be authentic getting it from a restaurant, but I'd rather shop at a market. I would. I'd rather shop at a market. That's what I would like to do. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Is it very expensive there? No, it is not very expensive here. Now, as far as a room for this hotel, the hotel stay, I originally paid $204 for 2 nights. But since the owner of the other hotel that I couldn't stay at had to pay the extra cost, yes, you do use American money. Since Puerto Rico's American territory, they take dollars here. But I believe the room will probably be like $300 or so for 2 nights, and I'm sure if you probably stayed three or more, you're probably paying maybe $500 for those 3 or 4 nights. But as far as like Ubering locally, it's cheap because to go to and fro, I only paid like $6. It was $3 to the restaurant, then it was $3 coming back here from the restaurant. So that's cheap. Now, when you want to go to other places, like say you want to go to a club in Carolina or Carolina, or you want to go to a club, say in San Juan, more further up, then you'll be paying a little bit more money. But it's still gonna be expensive because the Uber ride would be maybe $15 two, and then $15 coming back, so that's like 30. And as far as the restaurant is concerned, my meal was only $20. So yeah, it was only $20 and whatnot. But let me tell y'all about this that had happened. So when I was at the restaurant, a guy had walked up to me and he had a candy box. And he was saying, hello, senora, I'm trying to sell candy, and each box is $3 and whatnot. And I chose to be nice and to give him $3 anyway, just because. But then when he went over to the dad and the son, he was saying, I'm trying to sell these candies for a headset or whatever. And I can understand your hustle and whatnot, but I could also tell the guy was American because his Spanish didn't sound authentic. He sound, I mean, Puerto Ricans can look black, white, Chinese, whatever. Puerto Ricans can look like anybody. But with this guy, he looked like an American white guy, and he was just speaking like basic Spanish. And I noticed the son kind of looked at him a little strange too, because I'm sure that I'm not sure, and Manny, you could probably tell me this better. I've never heard of Puerto Ricans or people in Puerto Rico begging that much like that, or walking up to people asking them to buy stuff from them and stuff like that. I know that that's a very American thing, because you can go to like hoods and urban places and stuff, and people asking for money and all that kind of stuff. But to me, I'm like, and I know whenever you travel, you do have to be careful because a lot of times people will target you, seeing how you dress and look and think you got money and stuff like that. So, you know, but okay, okay. But yeah, I decided to be nice, just give him, $3 for that. But I told myself, like, we need to save this little bit of money for, what we got to do and whatnot, and not spend it all, just not give it away. It's okay to be nice, but it's not good to be gullible. So that's how I see that. But tonight, I do plan on everything that had going on is freaking scary. Has been going on. It's freaking scary. Yeah, it really is, from everything about Trump saying we're gonna have a World War II, and it does crazy stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff going on everywhere, everywhere. And so, you just have to be safe, no matter where you go. But I was happy to talk to my grandma today, and she said that as a family, we could get on a plane and fly somewhere and whatnot. And I feel like I inspired her, to take us somewhere and whatever. Because after Puerto Rico, I would like to go to Los Angeles and visit Nipsey Hussle's store, Echo Park, Tokyo Town, and another ethnic town in the Los Angeles area. I do know that LA, especially LAX airport, is way more expensive. I mean, it just is. Like the tickets is expensive. So I would have to pay out more money for that than I did coming here to Puerto Rico. But yeah, I would like to go to Trinidad and Tobago. I've always wanted to Trinidad and Tobago. I know there's some crazy stuff going on in Venezuela, but I would love to visit Venezuela. And Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica, but I also want to go to Cuba too. Cuba is a place that I've always wanted to go to, but I'm gonna have to find a way to get there because they still have this travel ban on Cuba. And, only certain people can go, and not everybody can go. So that's sad. But if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this live and talk to you guys later. Okay, you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this live. Have a good day.